Like most of you, I'm always stunned about how far they can go, how much further they can drop. But I expect very little of today's Republican Party. They have long ago abandoned their honor. They've long ago abandoned any sort of dignity or adherence to any kind of principle. It is all about power and Trump. And yet they keep going down. These men had a chance to do the right thing just one damn time. Just one goddamn time. And they wouldn't do it. They couldn't make themselves do it. The answer was always no, gentlemen. They had a choice and a chance. They had a moment where they could have said, I wasn't going to put a man there who's cut a deal with Ghislaine Maxwell, the biggest sexual trafficker of our time. The one scrap of honor you see in some Republican elected officials is when they're on the way out the door. But this week you saw over and over again in Washington an example of a country, and specifically of one political party, that has no honor.
They couldn't do it even when they had nothing to lose. Now, I did another video the other day talking about how they're trying to keep their financial options open, even though they've been essentially voted out. They've lost their primaries. They can't get reelected. But they want to be placed on some board somewhere, or they want to get some cush gig somewhere where they're going to be able to consult and still be part of the Republican circles, the conservative circles, where they can continue to earn a living post-elected office. And I understand that. However, politically speaking, you had nothing to lose. You already lost your primaries. You could have stopped this. But because you are completely and utterly devoid of any honor, because you have absolutely no fucking moral compass whatsoever, you still took a knee to Trump. You still bowed down at the altar of Trumpism. And here's the fucked up part. It only took, I believe, one of the two of you to say no, and it was game on. Because the minute one of you said no to Todd Blanche's confirmation, it would have put Susan Collins in Maine in one hell of a spot. Remain a no vote in order to try and save your own ass in a tough Senate race that you've got going on up there this year in the midterms, or cave in and give Donald Trump what he wants. And had she continued to say no, she would have been rained down on by Trump and the MAGA faithful. You could have stopped Todd Blanche's confirmation and put Susan Collins on blast for the whole world to see at the same fucking time. But instead, you guys just did what you always do. You got down and you kissed Trump's ass. Because Trump holds all of your fucking leashes. If you have an R next to your name, you're Trump's bitch. Period. Full stop.